Hey, before we jump into our next video, just want to remind you that you can ask questions in the comments and we'll respond to those in our next video. Look forward to hearing from you.
So we have a super exciting day on the farm today. Brightwater class is coming. It's a seasonal cooking class from the culinary school that's here in Bentonville. So we're gonna give them a tour of the farm, talk to them about the seasonality of our vegetables and our processes here. And then we're gonna have a breakout session and be working on a bunch of different projects around the farm. So you can see the guys going behind me. We're prepping for a field block, so we'll have some people helping us build a new field block. We have some trellising projects we're working on for our flower field, as well as some new seeds we're gonna be planting. So it's gonna be a busy day, but it's gonna be a fun day. So we'll see if we can get everyone working. Welcome to the farm, guys. Welcome back for those of you who got to come last time.
Your plantings in what they call guilds to take advantage of all those different layers so that everything gets sun and everything.
So on either side of this tunnel, we have our asparagus and strawberry rows.
Mixed with coconut coir, that's kind of like a binder.
So building the field block, a few people that can help us be doing that. Next is Noelle's gonna be taking a group, mulching pathways. So we've got some pathways that have sunken down and just needs a fresh layer of mulch down there. Then the last one is Bree is gonna help seed our next round of salanova, so salad mix for us here. So that's the nice, cool, out of the elements job. Many hands make light work, so we really appreciate you coming to see the farm, one, but being willing to do some work. And maybe you were voluntold that you were gonna do some work, but we appreciate it anyways.
I'm Erin Shopiak, a chef instructor at Brightwater, a center for the study of food. So I'm out here with my seasonal kitchen class. In seasonal kitchen, we learn a lot about cooking with using produce that is coming in through different seasons. So part of this class is going to different farms and seeing what the farmers are doing firsthand. How are they, what's growing, what's in the ground, and kind of get an understanding from where things come from as well. So we're here today at Tuckaway Farm. We're super excited to be here. We love their vision and their mission for what they're doing. It ties right in line with kind of our vision for our understanding of food and really the regenerative processes that are important to pay attention to. And we are actually spending some time actually volunteering today as well and getting our hands in the dirt, which I think is helpful for farmer appreciation, right? We don't always know where our food comes from, and so being here, putting our hands in the soil, knowing what it takes to get food to our plates is super important. So we love that Tuckaway Farms is a smaller farm. I think it's really important to see not just large farms, but smaller farms in making sure that they're part of our food system. It helps build a little more resilient food system because we are getting stuff locally from what's grown in this region. And it's neat to see that what they're able to do on a smaller scale. They're able to use some techniques that maybe wouldn't be as applicable in large-scale farming. And so usually I like to think that we get lots of really delicious food that we maybe is not always able to get off of big farms.
One, two, three. I think we need to rerun a line so that we can see where the edge is, so that we're not wonky.
Because you want your trench to be like here-ish. In the middle or right up against the edge of the bed?
Sorry, guys. So there's our line.
jump at all? It was a great day, sunny. It was a little warm. We did a tour of the farm and then everyone lent a hand and we got some projects done. So we got a bunch of seating done in the barn, as well as some top dressing of our walkways with mulch. And then we started field block 9. So really grateful for everyone who came out and lent a hand. You guys are awesome. Brightwater is such an amazing resource for our community. When they opened, within a few years, we had a thriving culinary scene here in Northwest Arkansas, which definitely was not the case beforehand. So grateful for Brightwater and all they do for our community. You guys are awesome. Okay, so we had a question this last week about how often we have to rotate our chickens and pigs. Right now, the problem we have at Tuckaway is that we are just growing our pastures. And so our pasture health and grass density isn't where we'd like it to be yet. And so we have to move them pretty frequently. Chickens, we have to move every day or two to make sure that they don't eat it down by more than 50%. If you eat the pasture down by more than 50%, then you struggle to grow it back and your root systems can struggle a bit. So that's how we try and manage that. Now pigs, we're just getting them established, and so this area back here will eventually have 16 different paddocks in it that we will rotate them through. And the reason we'll have 16 mainly is because we'll have pigs at 3 different age groups if we drop piglets every couple of months. And so we'll be rotating through those, but right now as we're trying to get the pasture established, frankly we're just letting them roam because all we have are 2 sows and 11 little piglets. They don't do a whole lot of damage. But as these feeders grow up, piglets grow into feeders, we're going to need to start rotating them through those paddocks. And we're not quite sure what that looks like yet, to be honest with you. We'll see. We'll put them in the paddock. We'll see how they do. And when we get to about that 50% mark, we will rotate them through to the next one. So that's how we're doing our land management right now. It's working pretty well. We've got pastures that are growing up all around us, and as they do so, we'll have a little bit more flexibility. But thanks for the questions. Keep them coming, and we'll respond on the video next week. Thanks.